Which of the following was a prophet who never died but was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind? A. Elijah, B. Moses, C. Enoch, or D. Elisha? The answer is A. Elijah. In 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 11, it says, "As they were walking along and talking together, suddenly a chariot of fire and horses of fire appeared and separated the two of them, and Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind." What was the name of the giant defeated by David with a sling and a stone? A. Goliath, B. Girgish, C. Og, or D. Gaius? The answer is A. Goliath. In 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 49, it says, "Reaching into his bag and taking out a stone, he slung it and struck the Philistine on the forehead. The stone sank into his forehead, and he fell face down on the ground." Number 3. Which Old Testament figure was sold into slavery by his brothers and later became second in command in Egypt? A. Isaac, B. Joseph, C. Samuel, or D. Jacob? The answer is B. Joseph. In Genesis chapter 41, verse 46, it says, "Joseph was 30 years old when he entered the service of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And Joseph went out from Pharaoh's presence and traveled throughout Egypt." Number 4. Which book of the Bible contains the story of the battle between good and evil, often described as the war in heaven? A. Revelation, B. Daniel, C. Ezekiel, D. Zechariah? The answer is A. Revelation. In Revelation chapter 12, verse 7, it says, "Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back." Number 5. Who was the first person to die in the Bible? A. Abel, B. Cain, C. Adam, or D. Seth? The answer is A. Abel. In Genesis chapter 4, verse 8, Cain said to Abel, "Let's go out to the field." And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Number 6. Which of these apostles was also known as Didymus? A. Peter, B. Thomas, C. John, or D. James? The answer is B. Thomas. In John chapter 11, verse 16, it says, "Then Thomas, also known as Didymus, said to the rest of the disciples, 'Let us also go, that we may die with him.'" Number 7. Who was the king who wrote most of the Proverbs? A. David, B. Solomon, C. Hezekiah, or D. Josiah? The answer is B. Solomon. In Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1, it says, "The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel." Number 8. Which Old Testament prophet married a woman named Gomer? A. Hosea, B. Amos, C. Micah, or D. Isaiah? The answer is A. Hosea. In Hosea chapter 1, verse 2, it says, "When the Lord began to speak through Hosea, the Lord said to him, 'Go, take to yourself an adulterous wife and children of unfaithfulness, because the land is guilty of the vilest adultery in departing from the Lord.'" Number 9. Who was the first person to see Jesus after his resurrection? A. Mary Magdalene, B. Peter, C. John, or D. Thomas? The answer is A. Mary Magdalene. In John chapter 20, verse 16, it says, "Jesus said to her, 'Mary.' She turned towards him and cried out in an Aramaic, 'Rabboni,' which means teacher." Number 10. What was the name of the city that Jonah was sent to preach repentance to? A. Nineveh, B. Jericho, C. Jerusalem, or D. Bethany? The answer is A. Nineveh. In Jonah chapter 1, verse 2, it says, "Go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because its wickedness has come up before me."